At some point in adulthood, it quietly became normal to not laugh every day. And the wildest part, it became so normal it doesn't even cross our minds. When I look back at college or school, I remember laughing every single day. Not because life was perfect, but because life wasn't so damn serious. There were always things to laugh about: someone messing up attendance, someone tripping over absolutely nothing, jokes that made no sense but made perfect laughter. And then, somewhere between what am I doing with my life and I need to be productive, the laughter just thinned out. Like it got taxed, like you had to earn it. We started treating joy like a luxury item. Being stressed, busy, overloaded, and exhausted has somehow become a badge of honor. We brag about burnout, we trade laughter for deadlines, we act like smiling too much means you're not working hard enough. Somewhere along the line, we replaced joy with hustle, replaced presence with productivity, replaced laughing with grinding, and we call it progress. But if progress means less laughter and more emotional flattening, how progressive is it really? It's not just personal, it's cultural. A whole generation grew up thinking that seriousness is equal to success. We started treating laughter like dessert, something you get only after you finish all the stressful stuff. But laughter is not dessert, it's fuel. It's the emotional oxygen that keeps the brain from overheating. Life gets loud: bills, responsibilities, careers, relationships, the relentless pressure to be someone. You start thinking, I don't have time to laugh, I have things to fix. We are not supposed to laugh after life is fixed. We are supposed to laugh while it's happening, even while it's messy, and especially while it's messy. Laughter is not what you do when life is perfect, it's what keeps you alive while life is imperfect. Here's how I realize that I'm not laughing anymore, especially the nerve wracking kind of laugh, that laughing your eyes out kind of laugh, and call 911 because I'm gonna die kind of laugh. I was not laughing that laugh anymore, and this feeling was just slipping in without me fully questioning what it is. And then one day, while I was reminiscing my days at school and my days at college, it occurred to me that I don't get to laugh my eyes out anymore. No such laughs where I can't breathe. That was my everyday once upon a laugh era time. What happened to that laughter? And one fine night, I happened to be playing these random card games with friends and was laughing that laugh. I couldn't breathe, couldn't hold my posture straight. I wanted to go to the other room to stop laughing and prevent myself from death, only to realize I can't even move. And in that moment, I thanked God because apparently He remembered to restore my laugh before upgrading anything else in my life. I missed me like this because this used to be me every day, every single day, in school, in college, laughing at nothing, about everything, with everyone. And now it's days, sometimes weeks, sometimes months, where I don't laugh like that at all. And here's the thing I want to say to the people who are still laughing every day: you are blessed, beyond blessed. You might think I'm being dramatic or stupid or talking for talking about this. I used to think that too. Because when you're laughing every day, you don't think about laughter. Why would you? It feels infinite. It feels guaranteed, like oxygen, like running water, like something that will always be there. But the truth is, I never imagined there would be a day, let alone a week or a month, where I wouldn't laugh, where joy wouldn't just show up on its own. I didn't realize how precious those daily laughs were until they were gone, and I don't want anyone who still has those moments to take them for granted. Here's something I genuinely believe. If we laughed more, and I mean laughed recklessly, stupidly, and apologetically, we'd all be a little more chilled out. Not quit your job and meditate on a mountain chilled out, but just emotionally breathable, mentally untangled, more human. Because laughter isn't just sound, it's chemistry. When you laugh, your body dumps a cocktail of serotonin, dopamine, endorphins, the biological equivalent of a warm hug and a hey, you're doing okay. And when your brain is bathed in that, you become softer, kinder, more accepting of life's raw, unedited edges. You stop snapping. You give people grace, including yourself. Imagine more people walking around with an actual good mood, not the fake I am fine mood we paste on our faces like a second skin. Imagine people who aren't simmering with irritation or stretched thin by stress or one inconvenience away from emotional combustion. That's the kind of world I want to live in. Not a perfect world, just a better mooded one. Because, yes, sure, technological progress is happening, financial growth is happening, civilization is upgrading itself like a phone that updates every night, but our minds, our moods, our emotional capacity to handle all this progress, that part, that part is struggling. So I'm advocating for something radical, something borderline rebellious, reckless laughter. Laugh often, laugh loudly, laugh even when nothing is happening. Laugh because the world doesn't just need smarter people, it needs calmer ones, kinder ones, better mooded ones. Laughter won't fix society, but it might fix the part of you that society keeps wearing down. And honestly, that's enough reason to start. I don't want to live in a world where laughter becomes rare, where joy is a bonus feature, where adulthood means emotional monotony. I want the stupid laughs back, the chaotic laughs, the contagious laugh, the I don't even know I am laughing but this feels great laughs. Laughter is not childish, it's proof you're still alive inside, and honestly, it should be a daily requirement. So if you haven't laughed today, go find something dumb. Call a friend who always derails your seriousness. Watch a clip that always gets you. Laugh at yourself, laugh at something harmless, laugh at your brother, because a day without laughter isn't maturity, it's a warning sign, and personally, I think it's time we took that warning seriously. Here's a thought: what if progress isn't making more money, or achieving more milestones, or maintaining a perfectly optimized calendar? What if progress is having the emotional range to laugh again, waking up and remembering you are a human, not a productivity machine, creating a life where joy doesn't need an appointment, reclaiming the tiny, stupid, silly moments that make you feel alive? What if the real milestone is laughing every day? Not because something extraordinary happened, but because you're still able to feel something in this overstimulated world. Laughter isn't a break from life, it is life. And I think it's time we stop normalizing days or at least weeks without it. Together, we can laugh more. Together, we can laugh every day. Can't believe I made an entire video advocating for laughter without laughing once.